Hi everyone, this is Laura with Evolution Pilates Studio here in Flemington, New Jersey. I'm here to bring you a mat Pilates workout with a mini ball. So grab a mat, grab your prop, and get ready to work your core. When you're ready, turn sideways. Take your feet about sit bone distance apart. Bring the ball right in front of your chest and sit up tall on your sit bones. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Lengthen the back of the neck. Take a big inhale through the nose. When you're ready, tuck the tailbone under and roll your spine all the way down to the mat. Good. Inhale at the bottom. Take a breath, inhale, and now exhale. Peel the spine back up, reaching that ball forward past the knees. Sit up tall on the sit bones. And again, grow tall. Take a breath, inhale, and then exhale. Let's roll it all the way down to the mat. Arms up overhead. Take a breath. And then exhale, hands go forward, reach the ball past your knees, and sit up nice and tall. We're going to do two more like that, your pace. Gentle pressure in on the ball. Exhaling on the way up. Growing tall, last time. And sitting all the way back up. Good. From here, we're going to roll halfway back. So we're going to tuck our tailbone under and come into a C-curve position, a rounded spine. From here, I just want you to lift the ball up and down, and up and down. It's your choice how far you lift the ball up. It can be just an inch, or it can be upper arms by the ears. But I do want you to keep in that rounded spine the whole time. You've got 5 and 4. Good. 3, 2, and last one. Beautiful. If you can, keep the ball up and lengthen the spine to the top. Take a breath, inhale, lower the arms, roll the pelvis under, and rotate to me. Think about keeping both sit bones equally weighted on the mat, and now we're going to just lift and lower that ball on this little diagonal. That's it. Little gentle squeeze on the ball. Good. And 4, and 3, beautiful, 2, and last one. Let's hold the ball up if we can and sit up on that diagonal line. Turn back center, lower the ball. Same thing other side. Roll it back, rotate away from me, and lift and lower the ball. Now I'm actively trying to reach my tailbone towards the backs of my heels. I'm trying to keep both sit bones equally weighted, and you've got 4, and 3, and 2, and last one. Lift that ball up to the ceiling, come back center, and lower the arms. Good. From here, place the ball right in between your inner thighs. Reach your arms forward, and let's roll it all the way down to our back. Once you get down there, scoot your heels a little bit closer to you, towards your sit bones. Give me a gentle squeeze on the ball, and let's roll the spine up into a bridge. Finding length from the crown of the head to the knees, and then roll the spine back down, one vertebra at a time. And again, rolling it up, pushing equally into your big toes and pinky toes. Gentle squeeze on that ball to keep your thigh bones parallel. Nice job. Let's do 2 more like that. Good, leading from the back of the heart to come down. Last time, let's hold it up at the top. From shoulder to knee is in one long line. Ribs to hips are nice and connected. Little squeezes in on the ball. Exhale, exhale. So that exhale helps you draw the navel to the spine. Helps you connect all the way through the body. You've got 8 and 7. Good. 6, relax the shoulders, relax the neck. For 4, 3, 2. Now hold the squeeze on the ball. Let's lift up and down just an inch with the hips. Up. Press the pelvis to the sky. Find that connection to the breath. You've got 8, 7, 6. Beautiful. 4 more. 3, 2, we're going to do one of each, a little bigger range of motion. So down, tap the tailbone, lift, squeeze the ball, release the squeeze. Down, up, squeeze, release. Take the pace up a little quicker once you get used to it. Down, up, squeeze. down, up, squeeze for 8, 7, exhale, 5, 4, feeling some heat in the back of the body, last 2, last time, hold the hips up, good, lift the hips up a little bit higher, lift just the right heel, and then just the left, alternating little trot for 16, 15, keeping the hips nice and high throughout, good, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, both heels lift, both heels lower. Now as the heels lower, I want you to see if you can propel your hips a little higher to the sky for 8, 7, you're doing great, keep it up. I'm right there with you, 4, 3, 2, heels stay high on this last one, little squeezes on the ball, and you're done with this for 16, 15, 14, 13. Nice little quick ones. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and roll it down. Good, take that ball out for a moment, just place it by your side. Let's cross one ankle over the other thigh and bring our hips up for a nice little stretch. Good, you can roll around in a little circle here to increase the mobility of the hip. Reverse that circle. Good, and then we're going to switch it over. So cross the other ankle over, stretch. Nice job, guys. Let's pick up that ball again. Take it behind our right knee. And you're going to cross your left ankle over your right thigh and flex the foot. Okay, hands down by the sides. Flex your feet. Tap the front heel to the floor and then lift back up. And tap and lift. Now I'm doing my best to keep my spine nice and steady and still on the floor in a neutral position. So there's a tiny bit of space under my low back, but that's the natural position of my spine. My belly is braced. You've got 5, 4, good, there's a little pressure between the ankle and the thigh, 3, that's it, 2, and last one, now leave the heel forward, bring the hands behind your head, exhale, curl up, inhale, lower down, exhale, curl up, inhale, lower down. Thinking about sliding the front ribs down to the hips. 4 more like this. If you could just see my cat staring at me across the room, asking, why are you doing this? Why aren't you just laying on a blanket? Good, last time. And when you're ready, let's combine the two. So as the head, neck, and chest lift, so do the legs. Lower the heel, lower the head. Exhale. Now, if this does not feel appropriate to you, you could go back to doing either just the head or the lower body. Nice, 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last time, keep the legs lifted, keep the head lifted. Let's rotate towards the knee and open. And rotate. And open. Lifting this rib up and over. 4 more here, and 3. Now I'm going to stay in rotation with my upper body, and I'm just going to take the knee over towards the elbow. Just deepening that twist for 8, 7, curl up a little higher, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come center, lower the head, lower the arms down by the sides. Here we're going to lower the heel again, last exercise on this side, and then lift the legs and the hips. Lower the heel, lift the hips. It's a little tuck of the tailbone under. And 4, and 3, try to work those lower abdominals, last 2, and last time. Very nice. Uncross the leg. Let's take the ball out, and we'll just switch over to the other side. Good. Shake out that leg. Take the ball behind. Cross the other ankle over, flex the foot, and drop the heel. Good. Arms down by the sides. Spine is long, belly is braced. A little pressure between ankle and thigh. Let's lift the legs and tap the heel. Nice. And if you don't have a ball, You could always put a little cushion behind your knee. You could also use a weight, although you'd have to be very controlled with holding on to it so it doesn't hurt your toes. Good. So any prop will do, or no prop at all. And we'll do 4 and 3. Find that exhale. Last one, leave the heel forward, hands behind the head, just the upper body. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, lower down. That's it. Now my abdominals are leading the way. My head is heavy in my hands. And my elbows are wide. You've got 4 and 3. Last one, let's combine the 2. Lower the head for a moment, take a breath. When you're ready, exhale, knees and upper body come together and lower. And again, exhale and inhale and exhale and inhale. Just 3 more here. 2. Keep the thighs close to you, and now let's rotate and rotate. For 4 and 3, 2. Stay in rotation now, guys. Beautiful. And then take the knee in and out. In and out. Small little movement, but it just deepens that rotation. And you've got 4 and 3 and 2. And last one. Come center, lower the head, lower the hands, lower the heel. Good. From here, just that little reverse curl. Exhale, curl up. Maybe the hips lift a little bit. And up. And 4. And 3. Last 2. And last time. Very nice. Let's take that ball now out from underneath. Stretch the legs out for a second. Bring the feet back in. Lift your hips and place that ball underneath your low back. So now the ball is underneath my sacrum, and my ball is kind of a little deflated. So it is wobbly, but I don't have a really hard inflated ball, which is how I like it. I like it to be a little deflated so it feels slightly stable. Arms down by the sides. Let's bring our knees into a tabletop position here, shins parallel to the floor, and then we're going to reach our right toes out and back up, and left toes out and back up. The thigh bone is moving away from my chest and back towards my chest. Away and in. Away and in. Good. Belly button is pulling in. Inhale. Exhale for 4 and 3. Last 2. And bring both knees up. Flex the feet. Externally rotate the legs, knees in line with hips. Shoot those legs out on a diagonal, point the toes. Bend the knees and flex the feet. Good. Point and reach, flex and bend. Point and reach, flex and bend. Finding a really deep connection between those heels so that as you press the legs out, the backs of the inner thighs zip up together and then open. And zip up together and open. Let's do 4 and 3. Last 2. Bend the knees back in. Good. Stay in that external rotation. Bring one leg forward and one leg up and switch. So now the heels are sliding right past each other. And 8, 7. Try to keep those hips nice and steady. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Both toes go up to the ceiling. If you've got tight hamstrings, keep a bend in the knees. That's it. When you're ready, lower both legs forward and lift both legs up. Good. It's your choice how far you bring the legs forward. Right? So as soon as my low back starts to arch over that ball, I know that that's just a little too far. I want to be able to maintain a long neutral spine as my legs lower and lift. I want my tailbone to be continuously reaching forward and not tuck under, right? Good. 4 and 3. Last 2. Last one, hold the legs at an angle that's appropriate for you. Little baby circles for 8, 7, 6, Cheerio-sized circles, 4, 3, 2, reverse, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees in. Let's take our feet down. Lift up, remove the ball. Take the ball to your belly, take your feet wide, and let the knees fall to the center. Windshield wiper those knees in, and just give yourself a moment. That was really good work. Good. From here, let's roll it up to seated. Take that ball and place it right underneath the bottom tips of the shoulder blades, and come on back down. Good. So it should be at the center of your spine and right below the shoulder blades. I'm going to take my tailbone and reach it down to the mat, right? So I'm not tucked under. I'm long through the spine. My hands are behind my head, and I'm just going to open my chest up over the ball and exhale, curl up, keeping the tailbone heavy. Inhale over and exhale, ribs to hips. I always get a little bit shaky here, especially keeping my tailbone down. And that means for me that I'm working my deep abdominal muscles. Nice, you've got 4 more here. And 3, good job guys. Last 2. And last 1. Now I want you to bring your head back slightly so that your upper body is fairly parallel to the floor. And then when you're ready, you're going to reach your right elbow towards your right hip, come back through center, and then reach your left elbow towards your left hip, and come back through center. Good. Being careful not to roll off the ball, which I just almost did. Right, you're just laterally flexing the spine side to side, trying to keep the upper back fairly parallel to the floor, even as you go into that lateral flexion. And 4 more here. And 3. And 2. And last 1. Come back to center, extend your right leg only on a diagonal. So my knees are next to one another. And now I'm just going to take my right elbow to the right and back center. And to the right and back center. 4 more here. Trying to keep both sit bones equally weighted on that mat. 3. Good. 2. And last time. Come center, switch out your legs. Left leg extends next to right. Good, and then over to the left with the upper body and center. Over and center. 4 more here. Nice, very challenging stability exercise. 3, 2, and last time. Come center, lower the feet. If it feels good to you, just open your chest up over the ball. Extend the arms, extend the legs, or you can remove the ball right away if it does not feel good. Let the rib cage expand. Good, letting that back extend. And then bring your hands in, bring your feet in, and let's gently roll to the side to take that ball out from underneath. Prop yourself up, and now we're going to come over onto our belly. Good. Okay. So we're on our belly. My toes are about the width of the mat, and my ball is in front of me. I'm just extending my mat a little further. Good, hands on top of the ball. When you're ready, roll the spine up a little bit, lifting the head, neck, and chest, and then lower and reach the ball away from you. Keeping the collarbones open, shoulders down, reach and lower. Good, reach and lower. And this should feel like a nice little stretch for the core. That's it. When you're ready, as the ball comes towards you, please lift your left leg up and lower it down as you reach away, and then lift the right leg up and lower it down as you reach away. Alternating leg lifts. Good. Nice, and now both legs at the same time. Lift both legs and lower, and both legs and lower. Last 3. That's it. And 2, and last 1. Hold the upper body about halfway up, and let's swim through our arms. So we're going to reach our right arm back, and back to the ball, and then left arm back. If it feels comfortable for you, you can also add this little flutter kick of the feet, or just keep the legs down on the mat. Good, opening up through those shoulders for 4, and 3, and 2, and last one. Lower the feet down, just let that ball rest right in front of you. Pull your elbows right into your sides. When you're ready, extend the arms forward and pull in, and forward and pull in, working those posture muscles. So as your arms come forward, the chest lowers down a little bit, and then lift back up into back extension and pull the elbows to the ribs. And again, reach and pull, reach and pull for 3, 2, and last one. Pull the elbows back, chest is high, little squeezes in for 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the head down. We're going to take that ball and place it between our heels. Now this can be tricky just to even get into the position, so take your time. Get that ball between the heels. The knees are wide, my feet are flexed. I'm going to tuck my tailbone under, and I'm going to lower my head down to my hands to keep my spine long. From here, try to keep a hold on that ball. Tailbone reaches towards the back of the knees, and now lift the hips, or lift the knees and lower the knees. Lift the knees and lower the knees. That's it, squeezing right through those glutes. Good, now we're going to add on a little bit. Lift, point the toes, flex the feet, and lower. Lift, point the toes, flex the feet, and lower. 4. That's it. 3. You're doing great. Keep it up. 2. Last one, hold the hip or hold the knees up off the ground if you can. Just point and flex the feet for 8, 7, 6. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Remove that ball. And sit up and back into child's pose. Just stretching out that low back. Good. And that should feel nice. Okay, we've got one more thing to do, and then we'll end with a little stretch. Good. So we're going to roll over onto our back one more time. Take that ball with you. Place it down at the end of your mat. We're going to lay down and place our feet onto the ball. So my heels are on the ball. Reaching my legs out across the room. Hands behind the head, neck, and chest lift. Now from here, you're just going to do a little tiny lift up with the upper body. Exhale. It's all out the breath here. Every time you exhale, your head, neck, and chest curl up, and your belly button descends towards the floor below you. For 4, 3, 2. Now keep your left foot where it is. Just reach your right toes up about a foot above the other. And 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Replace the foot. Take your time. Switch to the other side and lift. For 8, 7, 6. Keep reaching long through those toes. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that foot down. Bring the other foot back up one more time. Moving a little bit slower here. Exhale, curl the head, neck, and chest. And at the same time, roll the ball underneath the lifted leg. And back center. Exhale, curl and roll. Exhale, curl and roll. For 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Same thing, other side. Replace that foot. Curl up as you roll the ball underneath the lifted leg. For 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll that ball into you. Grab onto it with your feet. Bring it to your hands. And let's roll up. Good. From here, we're going to roll over onto our hands and knees. Good. Take the ball in between our inner thighs just for cat-cow. So hands under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Your spine starts really long, so reach through the back of the neck reach through the tailbone. Take a breath, inhale here. Feel the feet, or feel the shins and the hands pressing firmly down. When you're ready, round the spine, pressing the floor away from you. Let the crown of your head drop. Squeeze the ball. And then inhale, extend the spine long, take your gaze forward and up, tailbone up, shoulder blades down the back. And we'll do that 2 more times. Round the spine, little gentle squeeze on that ball. Let the crown of the head reach towards the floor. And lengthen and extend. And 1 more time, round. And lengthen and extend. And come back to a neutral spine. Have a seat in a Z position, so both feet are traveling to one side. Let's take that ball up and over and just stretch out the obliques. Good. So you did a great job today. Challenging exercises within this class. So I appreciate you sticking with me. And I'd love you to subscribe, other way, so that you can be up to date on other workouts that I will be posting for you here. In the comments below, please let me know what you would like to see. Switch those feet. More mat workouts, more apparatus workouts, bar workouts, Pilates, etc. Good. That's it. Nice job, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you next time.